There's the wife roller skating out there. Perfect area. The wife loves roller skating, so it's a perfect area to, again, I'm not even all the way back, so you can see how far away. We could have our own roller skating rink in here if we really wanted to. So we're still in the process of moving. I've got a ton of stuff brought over here. We've got stuff in the garage. I've got boxes, which I'm not bringing boxes in here. I've got probably 100+ boxes, probably more than that, that we're bringing into this building, but not until the doors are closed. So anyway, it's a work in progress. This is the hardest I've had to work in years, probably a decade or more, continuously. I've been working 14+ hours every day since we signed the deal on the house. I've got, I think tomorrow is 10 more days left to get everything out. So we're rushing right now. Videos are gonna be up and down and when they're posted, so just FYI, after the 2nd of next month, we'll be rolling with videos constantly. I won't be moving. All that stuff will just be back in regular mode, so you will see a bunch more videos coming out. You'll get to see a lot of stuff. Some time lapse of us putting up the Joss A Bank shelving, our display areas, and the whole works. So this is it. We've got it. It's all ours. I got the heat on in here, so you can see the size of the building. Nothing in here. These are the big barn doors that will be sealed off. I don't know, maybe it's 14 feet across. Yeah, again, I don't want to put in rolling doors or anything else like that. We want it to be solidly shut off. I've already got places to mount it. As you see, there's what, a 4x4 or a 6x6 almost, it looks like. So that's plenty of space. We're actually going to take these barn doors. In fact, this will be a better example. We're going to take these barn doors off and we're going to use them to fill in the space because they're already insulated. So we can put some strapping screwed into it this way. Very carefully, as you see, they're 2x4s. Well, actually it looks like a 2x6. So as being wood, I can just screw right into this, bolt this right in here, and I have a finished spot. Now, obviously, we'll have to seal it a little bit in through here. This is just a barn door, so, you know, don't expect a whole bunch in here. But you can see the space now, without a doubt, all the amounts. Now, this right here is just a few of the shelves we got coming in. We're gonna divide it. There's a wall going up over here for my studio space, so you'll see a studio space. There's 9 shelves here, there's 5 more there, and I think we got about 17 more in total to screw around with. We're gonna put some shelves together. There's the heater again. It took like 2 minutes for this place to heat up. I've got some extra lights. You can see the lights issues here, but everything now is empty. You can see our M&Ms back in there. We're moving stuff back over to here. Again, everything that's in totes is pretty much safe anyway. And as soon as we get these closed off in the next 2 days, again, we'll be rolling on with everything else. I've got the cabinets from Joss A Bank coming in on Tuesday. So again, this is the whole building. And let me walk back so you can see the massive amount of space. We'll be able to put a ton of shelves out here, a ton of everything. I'm way back in the corner of it right now, so you can get a real good idea of the amount of space in here. Again, it's over 1,600 square feet with the measurements we just took. We're drawing a plan out right now. We're going to measure everything out. We're going to start on the shelves. I've got filler for the cracks in here, which we're going to do. It has to be warm though, so, and we're going to eventually epoxy coat the floor too. So that'll be a big help. Obviously, with this size of a concrete slab, you're going to have some cracks on the floor, as you see like that. Doesn't bother me at all. This is a 6 or so inches of slab. The structure, this is a solid steel pole right there. These are actually separately mounted, and I was told they're over 1 foot deep into the ground of solid concrete, and then everything else was poured over it. So again, you've got the slab itself was poured after the building was made. So again, that's just a little bit of a touch on what's going on. We're gonna put up some shelves still tonight, and you'll get to see as the progress goes along. First piece of furniture is my chair right there. There's the wife roller skating out there. Perfect area. The wife loves roller skating, so it's a perfect area to, again, I'm not even all the way back, so you can see how far away. We could have our own roller skating rink in here if we really wanted to. Yeah. So, and there's Jack as you see him. The wife's a pretty good skater, I guess you'd say. Yeah, there's a little bit of pebbles down here, but this is the new place. This is all ours. Can't go much better than this. Again, we just need to finish a few things off, but this is the place. Wife's gonna have a field day. Even once we get the shelves in here, she will still be able to roller skate. Okay, so now we've put some together, but we had the first bad issue so far. I had been under the house and we've been filling in and fixing plumbing issues. Well, apparently there was no vent that was unclogged, and once I started filling in and fixing broken pipes, we had a flood. So what you see here is a whole bunch of, well, I couldn't say that's all collectibles, but a bunch of it is collectibles. I had some maps that got wet. I've got a bunch of my original art here. This is a prize-winning piece. This one got some damage there. I've got some puzzle damage here. Here's another one of my originals that got some damage. It's all warped, as you can see, all from water coming in. You can see more water damage here. These are pieces of artwork that I've been working on for a very long time. Some of them obviously are done and for sale pieces. There's some more under there. Here's another one that's a prize-winning piece here. And some other ones on through here. Here's another one. And here's a weird one. This one's designed in two different styles. That's Joan Osborne from way back in the day. Obviously, I said I have some maps. We've got family photos that have some damage to the frames and the whole works. So anyway, I had just set up 3 of these frames. And right after we set them up, the wife came running out and said there's water. It came in, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's pretty much dry now. I fixed all the plumbing issues. I actually will have a video up on the other channel about claustrophobic vintage home repairs, because where I had to crawl and get to was horrendously small and not much space. But anyway, you can see we got the shelves coming up. I've already got a blue line running across here, which is dividing a section which I'm going to use for stuff that I don't share with people. It'll be my animation studio in there. I'll also have my toy lines and things that I don't like to show out to other people in a separate area in this building. So it's going to be divided into 2 sections. Again, we're closing this off. I'm just waiting for some more wood to show up, and we will have the barn doors all closed in. We brought a few things in here. I've got an old terrarium from the 1970s. That's been around for a while. I've got some Salem North Star china. Look up North Star and Salem. You'll be surprised. Some of the patterns go for a lot of money. I'm not big on china, but we've got, I don't know, a couple hundred pieces of this, as well as Blue Heaven, which we plan on listing. You can see the M&Ms are back in this building. This is going to be their home. Okay, so now we've got some totes in here. We're already bringing totes in. Still not closed up yet. Wood delayed. So anyway, I've got doors. I don't have the wood to mount them yet. Supposed to have been here 2 days ago. It is still not here. So just part of the aspect of having to move, I guess. One thing I would recommend always getting is get one of these. This is a 3-way dolly, and it converts like that. It works in 3 different ways, but this is the way that's probably the best for totes and stuff. It didn't take me too long to roll these out of the truck. I do buy furniture. A lot of people may not know that. This right here is a vintage 1890s, circa 1900 church podium. Now, I know where the church is. I'm not going to say, because I do some things with them and I don't want any hard feelings or anything else like that. But this is a lovely Victorian era church podium. I mean, it's the real deal too. I love these sorts of things. It's something that I grabbed up for 25 bucks. They had no clue. It needs a little work, probably from me moving it around all these times. We've had this for about, I don't know, 8 years or so. It's actually in one of my Weeble videos, if you've watched it. But that's just one of the things that we have. You'll see some other wood and furniture things. Obviously, I've got some stuff coming up in here. I've got pictures and some of our thermometers, maps I got here, some soda stuff, some clocks, some glass bottles. Some of my artwork down there, that one's mine as well too. For those who don't know, I do artwork. I think I've got another one. Yeah, it's right over here too. This one used to hang in our living room at one time, but this is another one that I've done here. Big art buff, big art person, but you can just see some of the stuff we've got coming in here. Hard work, lots of work. This is probably one of the toughest things that I've done in a long time for an extended period of time. Here's an interesting piece too. I don't know. I thought this was Max Parrish at first, but I don't believe it is. It's a very nice original from the 20s or so, but still a very nice item. We're moving along. As I said, I've got a bunch of totes. I've got a whole bunch more shelves to put up. We still have shelves at the other place that haven't even been taken down yet. I've got a few more brand new ones in storage. We've got 400 2x4s showing up. I am going to enclose this. We're going to skin it all around. I'm gonna have 2x4 walls all the way around. We're leaving enough space to still put stuff in. Now I've got a nail gun and all that stuff, so it shouldn't be very hard. The only bad part is the beam running the center ridge of it right there, just because it sticks out farther than the rest of it. But you know, it is what it is. Happy to have the building. It's actually about 22 degrees outside right now, and without the heat on, you can't hear it running. It's not running right now. Without the heat on, because of the insulation in here, it's probably in the 50s right now. I had to take off my coat, my hat, and everything else. Well, there you have it. Hopefully that gave you some ideas, some thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also hit the bell icon to be notified if I post new content or go live. Subscribe and tell all your friends.